selected. Notification, TAFLONDON1A, away team selection Washington Husky, ready. Team settings submenu. Edit uniforms, teams, and teams, ready. Ready. Team setting, entering team, defense, 4. Michigan, ED, offensive, Penn State selected, ready. Away team selection Washington Huskies.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Washington Huskies, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Entering play call street, call, normal.
Washington will kick off as this one gets started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Jet passive K-zone.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Henderson. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Well, it comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Pulls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires on the move. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
Cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 42 options. Cover 2 invert is selected.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Strip, some drops, flat, some drops, plate hike, there are man blitz. There are 2 categories. You have 7 to 1
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Brown will throw it right down the middle. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He leaves it with the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Cover 2 hard, keep zone, plate high, formation. There are 6 categories. There
Getting
are 7
set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
You have 11 options. 3, 5 is selected.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one. If it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options, while the red option is selected.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Inside zone.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The offense changing the play.
Real.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Leach. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with the strike.
And a really nice setup here to take a shot if they want. 3 receivers to the right. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Play call, draft.
Yeah, this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Looking for room. It's Henderson. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
Full flat drive. Mesh drive. Flood drive.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. He's got him still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5. Down the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Man cover, man zone, cover to man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He turns it loose to the left. It's picked off, and that's number 10. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. Defense takes advantage, forces the interception.
Try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Smash. There are 13 category. Texas. Slot cross. Shake. Levels. Spot.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Double moves.
First play of the period will be a second down.
Short cross.
Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Leach. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's out of the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Cover to contain.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
The Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Working on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
There are 3 categories.
Productive pass offense for the Huskies. They've had a long line of quarterbacks who've gone on to the pros.
Yeah, a lot of guys that you can think of. Warren Moon obviously was so dynamic, so good. But guys that were surgical, guys that read the defenses, made the decisions.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10.
Spread.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Brown wants to pass. Snags it. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Cover 6.
He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision making. This drive has been surgical for this QB.
Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
Yes.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Washington right back to the line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Blitz. Mike Blitz 1. Cover 1 SS Blitz. Edge Blitz 0.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. The forward pass used to be illegal in football.
Options.
That one still is.
Formation, there are coach suggestions, there are 6 categories. From play type, there are man coverage, blitz, man blitz, Mike Blitz 1, cover 1 SS Blitz.
And as they come to the line here, they're passing on a surefire field goal attempt. They'd better pay it off with 6. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one.
Entering
no
play
chance and
call,
call for the false start.
Play confirmation. There are 6 categories. There are 7 subcategories. Option is set to overflex 18 plays. You have 11 options. 3, 3, 5 is selected. Coaching. There are 2 categories. You have 15 cornerback matchups. Option is set to buy overall. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12
wow,
options.
Look at this. You can take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And that last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Formation, play type, there, man blitz, there are 2 categories.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out the quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. So the best way to try to settle him down is to get the...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 4 over San Jose State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Entering play call. Media smash error. Ranch return. Empty and excellent spot.
Back to work on offense now. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Still looking on the move. He's going to take off. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely.
Cover 3 doesn't match.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Buying some time. Unleashes one. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket, the play's breaking down. You can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away. The defense took advantage with the interception.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Going right to work up top. Now improvising. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Leach. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Divide. Double post. Go. Shot play. MTN switch. MTN wheelies. Shot HB. Y cross. Dagger. Verticals. Compact.
And the Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Entering
we got a
play
timeout
call,
here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Quick slant. There. Middle Ohio. Bench white post. Stick and nod.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Flat is selected.
The Nittany Lions will try to pick it up on fourth down.
Post.
Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Brown wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's going for it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Entering box. Standard pass. FB flat. Two seams.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Corner.
Quarterback making checks. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Replace. Mesh spot. Regoni scissors. Mesh spot.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Finds his tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Coach suggestions. 4 verticals. Snack slot digs.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Short cross. Corner.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point there is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
For the extra point and the tie. And it's no good, and they miss an opportunity to tie. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering base normal.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Washington is ready to go back on the attack. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
On the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Cover 6, Willie.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The decibel meter's about to explode. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Mike looks 1.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Running behind that left side. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That's a big key for this offense now. You've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Brown will throw it. He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And finally the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Concept, parallel 6, play type, man coverage,
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it.
Efficient. Seam flat.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Huskies! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Northern Illinois. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
Coach suggests spacing. While red option.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Under the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Screen pass. Play shotgun pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Wheel.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Jets sweep. Play run. Concept. Meet smaps. Shake. Levels. Double moves. Choice. Ceiling. Smash dagger.
It'll be third and long.
Toast.
Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Short cross. Corner.
Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Empty and slots.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Wheel.
They turn to the passing game on third and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Run, outside zone. There are 11 categories. You have 17 options. HD stretch is selected.
And the Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Sluggo. Short cross.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options. Player, there are 8. From play type, special teams, there are 2 categories. Fake punt off tack, fake punt FD flat.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 42 options. Cover 2 invert is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try it over the left side. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Mike Blitz 1.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Play, song blitz free.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Washington will snap it in the red zone. The give to the back. Hides through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Brown wants to pass. Kicks it out of the air. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down.
Hot blitz 3.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
Yes.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11.
Seam flat.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Washington! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth.
And
let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 39 over San Jose State. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Inside bench swap. Inside zone.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Finds his man. It's Henderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Listen, the defense gave up a couple of yards, but they're happy to give that up because they know the clock is still ticking. They're trying to bleed this thing. If you want to throw it over the middle of the field inbounds, they'll give that to you all day.
The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Short cross.
They just keep firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Leach. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. Really good running back. We talked to them this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Ghost.
Might be changing the route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. And they wrap him up. But not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Short cross.
Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. At the 30. He's at the 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Huskies. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Coach suggestions. Coaching. Tempo adjustment. Coach suggestions. Error. Concept. Error. Inside handoff. Errors. Inside zone.
This drive will open from the 15. Here's the handoff. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. The short hands, it's Leach. And with a little space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he...
Gonna take a shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time.
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions.